As you enter a forest, it feels as if a thick blanket of sleep has descended upon you. The roar of the village has just died down and all is quiet. But don't be mistaken, for quiet though it is, it's not silent. Every inch vibrates with magic and life. The air is electric with the promise of rain as a peacock fans his feathers, preparing to woo his lady love. Somewhere, a cuckoo calls out longingly into the distance. Under an endless canopy of sal trees that stand green in stark contrast to the naked, deciduous forest, cicadas buzz a deafening chorus that drones in your ears long after you've left. And beneath it all, a presence lurks. A gaze stays ever watchful. These are the jungles of India, places of mystery and legends. Seeing a tiger live in its natural habitat has been on the bucket list for quite some time now. But our last 3 attempts were unsuccessful as these particularly elusive cats daunted us with their games of hide and seek. But we're trying our luck once more, this time in the peak of summer in Madhya Pradesh, India, the land that inspired the Jungle Book. This region has one of the highest tiger densities in the world, but actually finding one is far from guaranteed. Tigers are masters of camouflage. Their stripes mimic the interplay of light and shadow, and they blend seamlessly into their surroundings, often hidden in plain sight. However, in the dry summer months, cover grows sparse, and the tall grass that's dense enough to hide even elephants shrivels away. A tiger may even venture out to drink from a watering hole, increasing your chances of a sighting. As we made our arduous journey along treacherous roads leading into remote territory, hopes were high, but not too high, as we'd been disappointed one too many times before. Miraculously though, sometime around dusk, while still en route to our lodging, a tiger decided to cross the road in front of our car. It was hardly a flicker, a blink and miss moment, but it was our first glimpse of a wild tiger, and at last it seemed that luck was finally on our side. Around 5,000 tigers roam the wild today, their numbers having plummeted by an estimated 96% in just the last century. Tiger sighting is a matter of sheer luck. One day you might see 3 all at once, and the next couple of days, none. But nature rewards patience. On our first safari, our jeep speeds past a pond to take us to an ancient sculpture perched atop a hill in the thick of the forest. A moss-laden monolith from the 10th century. We spent some time by it, but in the back of my mind, a pressing feeling tells me that on the way back, we need to stop by that pond we passed. I convey this desire to our guides and they oblige. It's a serene spot with the water turned green from algae. Earlier, deer were grazing here. Now, it's empty. Except for a lone peacock. A beat passes. Suddenly, sharp, urgent alarm calls. The forest runs on a sophisticated communication system. When one creature spots a predator, a series of warning calls alerts others of its presence. For prey, these are moments of fear. For us, of hope. Surely enough, our hopes are answered, and a young tigress emerges shortly after. She's unbothered, not here for a hunt, but just a long nap. Tigers are known to laze around in a single spot for several hours at a time, and as she settles into her comfortable spot for the evening, we sit for a good 30 minutes watching. Tigers are often described as solitary animals. They leave their mothers young and spend their lives patrolling vast territories alone. I've heard people say it must be a lonely existence, which is ironic because despite priding ourselves on being social animals, aren't we the loneliest of them all? At least that lone tiger knows where her food comes from, recognizes birds by their songs, she can read the shifting weather in the soil, follow scent trails carried on the wind. She is in constant conversation with her surroundings. Can we say the same? The truth is, any sense of separation that we feel from nature is of our own making. For we are a part of nature, and feeling disconnected from it means feeling disconnected from ourselves. We may have taken from forests with reckless abandon, but forests have not yet abandoned us. We may have left, but we are always welcome to return. Return home. Unfortunately, our next few safaris didn't bring us in such close proximity of a tiger. We saw traces, claw marks here, paw prints there, a quick sliver passing through the trees in the distance, but none as satisfying as that half hour by the water. It's easy to feel disheartened in such circumstances, but maybe humans are unhappy because we speak more than we listen, chase more than embrace. Once I came to terms with the fact that seeing a tiger was probably a once-in-a-lifetime gift, I stopped chasing and started noticing. The forest opened up. It wasn't just about the apex predator anymore, but the familiar rhythm of life found in every corner. This too is magic. You just have to be receptive enough to see it. This is our planet, our home.